Hello and welcome back to DireWolfWargaming. Today I'll be painting up the dice trays that I built up last time, and these are the Wars of the Roses dice trays that are currently for sale on my website. These were all built up in the last episode, so if you're curious about that you can just go onto my channel and it'll be right there. It'll be building up our dice trays. To start with, I'm going to spray these with a white primer. Don't worry about the engravings, the spray will ensure that you can still see it. And then after I've done the white primer, I'll also, in the same step, after it's fully dried, spray it with a grass green paint, because the background and all of the bits that aren't the roses or the name, I want to have a nice mid-green colour. So I'm going to do this and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so these have been primed white and then sprayed green. It's a little hard to see because of the glare of the light, but you can still see the rose and the lettering quite clearly. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in these bits here, the outer bits, with white and red respectively. And I'll be using an Army Painter matte white for the York, and I'll be using a Americana primary red for the Lancastrian, and that's this colour and white. So I'll crack on with this and I'll be right back with you as soon as I've done these bits here. Okay guys, so I've done the red on all the flower petals, I've done the white on all the flower petals. So the next protocol that I'm going to do is the green for the flower bits. Now I'm going to try out a holly green by Americana, which is that colour, but if it's too dark and doesn't really stand out from the background green, then I'll be using a Christmas green by Deco Arts. So I'll do that and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so it's a little bit hard to see, but I did use the holly green for the bits of the leaves and stuff on the rose, and then the little bits here I used the Christmas green on, simply because they're both different to the background green, so it doesn't like all merge together, and I think it does look quite nice. So next up I'm doing the yellow, which will be these bits on the flowers, these little diamonds, and these bits here, and the central bit. And I'm using Americana cadmium yellow, which is that. So I'll crack on with this now. These are pretty much finished now. All I've got to do is put some gold on the writing, and for the gold I'll be using my Extreme Sheen from Deco Arts, and then that'll be it. Okay guys, so that's it. These are fully painted now, with the gold being the finishing touch on the dice trays. All I've got to do just to finish them off is just to brush over some matte varnish so the paint doesn't come off so easily when dice is rolled into the trays. I'm not a great artist, as you can see they're just basically painted, but it's just to demonstrate that these are easy to paint. If you want to buy the dice tray and paint it yourself, it takes spray paint really well. It takes, I mean, I'm just using normal acrylic paint, it takes it that really well, and as I say, with just a bit of matte varnish over the top, it'll help seal in however you've painted them. So these, as I said in the previous video, are for sale on my website, eBay and Etsy. You can check out my website to keep up to date with all the latest news and products. I've also got a painting service if you want your figures painted. There's links to galleries so you can see how I paint the figures if you haven't watched other previous videos. And you can also check us out on Instagram to take a look at ongoing projects and new products. That's DireWolfWargaming. The website is direwolfwargaming.com, and we're also on Patreon If you wish to support the YouTube channel and help us produce new products faster, there's 2 tiers in the minute, which is Pup and Direwolf. So you can decide whichever one you want to do there if you wish to support us on there. That's basically it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this shows you that these are real easy to paint, and the Medite MDF takes the paint really well. So if you're after some Wars of the Roses dice trays, I say they're for sale. You can easily find me on eBay, Etsy, and you can just go direct to DireWolfWargaming.com. That's it. So I say we're on Patreon, Instagram, and I've also given out my website. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Like, share and subscribe. Join the pack.